Welcome to episode 48 of the Becoming Mind Strong podcast. If you're someone who enjoys working out or is new to working out, you know that traveling can be a source of anxiety, right? When we're into our routine at our home gym or wherever we go close to our home, leaving that can cause some anxiety because we know we're going to have limited access, whether it's just a crappy gym in general or it's a hotel gym. We need to be set up for success with tips and tricks that we can use for training on the road. So today we're going to talk about how to maximize your crappy hotel gym workout. Check it out. So when it comes to working out anywhere that's not your home base, there's a couple tips and tricks you can use, and it really depends on the length of your trip. So if I know that the trip I'm taking is only at the end of the week, so let's say I'm going away for a Thursday to Sunday, I'll pre-plan. And what I mean by that is I'll plan to get my big lifts in at the start of the week. So by big lifts, I mean the bigger muscle group: leg day, back day, chest day. If I know I'm going away Thursday through Sunday, I'm going to make sure I get those three bigger body parts in before I leave. Why? Because I usually need more equipment for them, right? A leg day workout is a lot easier to do in a full gym than it is to do with a couple dumbbells. As we'll talk about, there's workarounds, there's ways to definitely do it. But if I have the choice, if I have the space at home, I'm going to knock those bigger ones out first. I'm going to save the crappy hotel gym for the smaller body part like arms and shoulders. Now, sometimes we won't always have that luxury, right? If you're going away for a week or multiple weeks, you're going to be hitting every body part in that crappy gym. So what we need to do before we have a conversation about logistics is we need to do a quick review of muscle growth. We know by now, if you've hung out here before, if this is not your first podcast episode with me, we know that muscle growth happens by pushing your muscles to do what they can't yet do, right? When we push ourselves in the gym, we create tiny tears in our muscle fibers. They heal through rest, recovery, rehydration, all the re's, and muscle growth happens. So understanding that, we can start to understand how to design a workout when we have limited equipment. Now, if you've hung out with me before, you have heard me preach endlessly that this idea of low weight, high reps is marketing BS. And I want to be super clear on that. Otherwise, what I'm about to say is going to sound super contradictory. When I say low weight, high reps is marketing BS, what I'm talking about is the scare tactic behind that. We've all seen the magazines that say, lifting heavy weights makes you bulky. Doing low weight, high reps is how you get lean, sculpted muscles. That is complete marketing BS. There is zero truth to that. If you want to understand the science, go back and listen to, there's an older podcast episode all about that. However, there is a time and a place where adding in more reps is to your benefit. And it is a very different concept than being afraid of getting bulky. So let's say that at home, when you do dumbbell squats, let's say you hold a dumbbell and you do dumbbell squats. Let's say in your home gym, you usually hold a 50-pound dumbbell to do those squats. Now you're traveling, you're at a crappy hotel gym. You weren't able to save leg day. You weren't able to knock it out before your trip. Now you're at the crappy hotel gym and the heaviest their weight goes is 25 pounds. Well, if you do your normal 10 to 12 reps of your dumbbell squats using 25 pounds, when you're used to 60, you're not really going to feel much at the end of it. But what if you did 20 reps? Now you're going to be pushing your muscles, right? If the key to muscle growth is pushing your muscles to do what they can't yet do, we can absolutely get creative in our workouts and we can still push our muscles that way, but it's going to take more reps if adding in more weight isn't an option. So first two hits to traveling, to working out when you're traveling in crappier gyms. Number one, pre-plan if you can. Either way, understand that you might have to do more reps, whatever it takes to get you to that point where you can feel your muscles working. The last thing is this: you might have to get creative. If you're a very structured routine person and you're used to almost every back day looking the same, almost every shoulder day looking the same, understand that it just might not be feasible on the road, and that's okay, right? If you're used to at your home gym using the shoulder press machine, chances are most hotel gyms don't have a shoulder press machine, but they definitely have dumbbells, right? So maybe instead of using the shoulder press machine, you're going to do some shoulder presses using dumbbells instead. Just understand that you're going to have to get creative. You're going to have to do some mixing and matching. If you're a super organized person, you might want to think about it ahead of time. This is something I do all the time. When I pick hotels, I look at what the room looks like. I look at what the hotel gym looks like. And I'm not necessarily looking for the one with the most equipment. Sometimes I do if I have that luxury, but if I don't, I just want an idea of what's available to me so I can mentally start preparing for what workouts I'm going to do. It takes flexibility, it takes giving yourself some grace. At the end of the day, travel is temporary, right? Travel is something fun, it's something new, it's something exciting, and it's temporary. Even if you didn't work out for the week you're away, it doesn't mean your progress is shot to hell. The most important key to this is that you're going to get back on when you get back. So do what you can, pre-plan what you can. If you can't pre-plan, get creative with your workouts, be flexible with your workouts. Most of all, know that this is about creating a sustainable lifestyle, and that happens through consistency. So when you're back from that vacation, you're going to be right back to it.